My sister destroyed my relationship. Now she's begging to live with me. I never thought my own sister would be the reason I'd lose the love of my life. But here we are. My name is Emily, I'm 28, and I used to think my family was close. I grew up protecting my little sister, Chloe. She was always the pretty one, the funny one, the one everyone adored. I didn't mind. I was the quiet one, the one who worked hard, stayed out of trouble, and believed that if you were good to people, they'd be good to you. I was wrong. 2 years ago, I was in a serious relationship with a man named Adam. He was everything I ever wanted: kind, driven, funny. We talked about marriage, kids, everything. He even talked to my dad about proposing. I was sure he was the one. And then Chloe decided she wanted what I had. It started small. She'd joke about how handsome Adam was, or how lucky I was to have him. I brushed it off. I trusted her. I trusted both of them. But things started to feel off. Adam started acting distant. He'd cancel plans, ignore my texts, and whenever Chloe was around, I noticed how his eyes followed her. I didn't want to believe it. I thought I was imagining things. Until one night, I came home early from work and saw Chloe's car in Adam's driveway. My heart dropped. I stood there for a full minute, trying to convince myself there was some logical explanation. But when I walked in, I didn't need to ask. The look on their faces said it all. She was wearing his shirt. He couldn't even speak. I didn't scream. I didn't cry. I just walked out. That night, I packed my things and left town. I blocked both of them. Moved to another city. Started over. It took me months to stop shaking every time I saw a car like hers. I went to therapy, threw myself into work, and eventually got promoted. I built a quiet, peaceful life. Until last week, when Chloe called me. I hadn't spoken to her in 2 years. I almost didn't pick up. But curiosity got the better of me. Her voice was trembling. I need help, she said. Please. I have nowhere else to go. Turns out, Adam had dumped her. She'd been living with him this whole time, but he cheated on her. With someone else. Karma, I thought. She said she couldn't afford rent anymore and asked if she could stay with me for a while. I almost laughed. The nerve. I told her I'd think about it. But that night, I couldn't sleep. Part of me wanted to slam the door in her face. Another part, the old, protective sister, couldn't stop picturing her crying alone. The next morning, she showed up at my building. With 2 suitcases and tears streaming down her face. I let her in. Against every bit of logic, I let her in. For the first few days, things were okay. She tried to be helpful, cooked dinner, cleaned up. But soon I noticed little things. She'd go through my closet, wear my clothes without asking. She'd flirt with my neighbor, the one I'd been having coffee with for weeks. One night, she even joked. Careful, sis, you might lose another guy to me. I froze. The way she said it, playful but sharp, brought everything back. I told her to stop. She laughed it off. But it wasn't funny. A few days later, I got home from work and found her sitting on my couch, crying again. Adam wants me back, she sobbed. But I told him I'm done. I told him I wish I was more like you. I didn't know if she meant it, but I could see she was broken. And for the first time, I didn't feel anger. I just felt sad. Sad that my own sister couldn't be happy without destroying something first. That night, I told her she could stay for 2 weeks. Long enough to find a new place, get on her feet. She nodded, and for once, she didn't argue. The next morning, she left a note on the kitchen counter. You were right. I need to figure out who I am without ruining everything around me. Thank you for letting me stay. I'm sorry for everything. I haven't seen her since. Sometimes, I still think about Adam. He reached out once, said he made a mistake. I didn't reply. Because I finally realized something. You can rebuild a life after betrayal. You can even forgive. But you never, ever let the same person burn you twice.